Look to take charge. At the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And, of course, John Morant. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Here's Collins, and it's good for two. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say 6'1", I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Al Paul, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Bosh. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bosh has got his second basket of the night. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young outside. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And Trae Young hits from deep.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion, and he has it on automatic.
Bosh going around him. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Brogdon outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
That's tipped and taken away by Paul. To the inside. Rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Middleton outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Bosh. Oladipo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And Jones slams it in.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable. That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now, here's Thibault. Young with no one around. Dallas, no good that time either. Oladipo outside. Takes it inside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Mavericks trailed by 3. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Outside for Gasol. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league. Well, you think about Marc Gasol, this is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career, but this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brunson, good.
And Doris, with Gasol, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Melton. Drills the three-pointer.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Middleton's got 9. Down low. Here's Najee. Rejected by Gasol. Right wing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Melton's shot is good.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Mavericks shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Back to Bosch. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mavericks making a switch here. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Young inside. He has 6. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Takes a step back. Here's Young. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Oladipo taking his time here. With the drive. Count that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Wow, the remarkable speed of Victor Oladipo. Put it on the deck and get right to the cup.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Brogdon outside. Young in the corner. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside. Shots good from Young. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Here's Paul. The open shot by Bosch. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Bible on the wing. Collins with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Mavericks making a change here. Young outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Outside Gasol. It's rebounded by Najee. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
After Najee. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another turnover here by Memphis. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Melton. For 3. Not going to go that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oladipo outside. Here he goes. And the rejection by Collins. And they're pushing it up. Here's Middleton. Misses from short range. Memphis leading. Here's Paul. Here's Bosch. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
To the paint. Here's Bosch. Collins with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Young from outside. Doesn't go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the middle. The kick out to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Pass to Bosh. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Young fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Collins. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Oladipo. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Oladipo's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right side, Collins. And that's an intentional foul. Brunson scanning the floor. Lob pass to Gasol. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now, Marc Gasol is just so fundamentally sound. You put him in a pick-and-roll game, he is so effective.
Pass to Craig. Memphis moving it around. Oladipo outside. Rejected by Gasol.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Good work there as it goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
.119 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Second chance shot. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
Incredible job getting position. Marc Gasol doing work on the boards.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Oladipo left side. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Well, this is a player with every move in the book. Marc Gasol uses that pump fake to get to the free throw line.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. For the tie. Ties yet again. It's good. This game is all even. Gasol's got 7.
How about the hustle from Marc Gasol, just working the glass to perfection.
Pass to Melton. Here's Najee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And here's Brunson. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Seven-foot shot. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game. with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. A two-point game. Middleton outside to take the lead. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Oladipo. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thibault's got the game tied up here for the man.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Young drives in. Here's Gasol. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Gasol's got 9 points here in the second half. Oladipo outside. Into the lane. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Outside for Gasol. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Paul. Pass to Bosh. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Paul. The kick out to Bosh. Trying his luck from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Young inside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Several teams changing it up here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Outside Collins. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Basket good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Oladipo goes in. And finished off by Oladipo.
He just drifts in off the baseline and throws down the amazing reverse windmill.
I think, Greg, he was saving that one for us. Wow. Brogdon outside. Right side, Collins. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Kicks it out to Jones. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Middleton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Bosh in the post. It falls!
And that one sends the bench
into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
For three, Middleton. But they'll get another chance. The kick out to Young. And Brogdon, here we go. Outside Collins. Drives to the hoop. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Stolen by Collins. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. Mavericks making a switch here. And so it's Dallas with it. Young looking it over. Five on the clock. There's the drive. Outside Gasol. Can't get the three to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now here's Paul. Bosch, the screen. Teardrop shot. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Right side, Collins. That one, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Bosch. The shot that time, not on target. Collins with some nice D. Now here's Brunson. Collins in the post.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Ball outside. Stolen by Collins. It's Brogdon on the wing. Takes it down to Middleton to take the lead. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. It's Collins with the drive. Nice D from Bosch. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Paul. Eddie Jones on the wing. Going inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Mavericks making a change here. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. And 1:01 left in overtime. Dallas leading by 3. Young outside. Pass to to Thibault. Back to Young. He takes it in. 6 on the shot clock. Money!
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Oladipo outside. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he drives in, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
On its way from Young for 2. That one a little long. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks.
Hard, it's